Welcome to Canadian Innovators, the show that celebrates innovation, entrepreneurs, and the Canadian spirit. I'm Jocelyn, and every week we introduce a new entrepreneur or expert in the economy to tell their story and unpack the challenges of keeping jobs in Canada, as well as share ideas for economic growth and prosperity. I'm very excited to have back on the show and provide an update, and because we barely scratched the surface on his last appearance, Canadian icon Barry Zekelman of Zekelman Industries. Zekelman Industries is the largest independent steel, pipe, and tube manufacturer in North America with sales in excess of $5 billion. Barry has devoted his entire career to the development of the corporation, starting at the age of 19. He began his career at Atlas Tube after his father's sudden passing in 1986. Zekelman Industries continues to set investment records in new facilities, technology, and people. The family of Zekelman companies now includes 20 manufacturing locations with more than 2,900 employees across 9 U.S. states and Ontario, Canada. In the past 5 years, the company has invested over $2.3 billion into its business, with $1.1 billion towards facilities, modernization, and expansion, and just over $1.2 billion in the modular construction factory and housing developments. Welcome back to the program, Barry. It's an honor to have you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jocelyn. Pleasure to be here.
Barry, Zekelman Industries just had some major announcements. First, the announcement of a $120 million investment in Mississippi to partner with Arkansas Northeastern College on workforce training initiatives. And the second was the announcement of the expansion of both Wheatland and Atlas Tubes in Alabama. Can you tell us about this initiative? Let's start with the training initiative.
Yeah, I mean, the training initiative isn't $120 million. We're investing $120 million in a new facility there. Along with that, we're putting some money towards training and development of skilled labor, the skill set there that we need to do this with the community college, kind of tailoring with the Arkansas State University and tailoring programs around what we need in the workforce and the skill set that we need to run these plants. So that plant primarily will produce galvanized fence tubing for residential and commercial fence. It'll also produce solar torque tubes.
Amazing. Now, can you tell us about the expansion of both Atlas and Wheatland?
Yeah, the expansion in Birmingham will actually process solar torque tubes, both produced in, could be produced in Arkansas, but also produced in Birmingham at our Atlas plant. So we put in processing lines to swedge the tubing, put holes in it, and make it readily available to deliver right to the job site. So where they're installing the huge mega solar farms. So, we're happy to be able to do that and team up with the partners who are producing the tracking solar devices and helping to put green energy into play. Amazing.
Barry, your initiatives on skilled training highlights lack of skilled trainings on both sides of the border. How problematic is this?
It's the biggest problem we face today. It's really, we've seen an exiting from the workforce of that skill set that was in the 45, 50, 55-year-old range, and there's a gap that hasn't been filled there, and it's tough to fill. I think COVID and the pandemic, really shifted that, drew some people out of the workforce early, didn't allow people to get into the workforce to backfill that. A rapid spend and stimulus propelled a lot of domestic manufacturing and is continuing to do so. And we've got to backfill those holes. And, over the last 2-3 decades, we've pushed people to college to get higher education degrees rather than, vocational and skill set and trades. And we've got a big gap there. It's a huge problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hearing that from manufacturers on both sides of the border. Skilled trade is a problem that we need to address. And we just got about 30 seconds left. What other initiatives can we do to fill that skilled trade gap?
Yeah, I think from a very early age in our education system, we've got to identify kids who are meant to go that route, and I don't want to say segregate them, but at least give them the pathway that they can choose that, and make sure that they know that's the fine pathway to take. They're going to do really well, and show them the opportunities there, show their parents the opportunities there, the educators the opportunities there, and you can have great careers.